So this video is for if your homepage isn't syncing up, or maybe your About Your Teacher page isn't working. It's not linked up because you imported and you did a partial import of content. If you imported all content, you probably don't have this issue. So we're going to try to remedy it, and we're going to start with the homepage. So I have the template in here, but you might not have anything. So let's go over to make sure you're on home. And this is usually quite simple, the home page. Go with choose home page. We're going to choose the front page. Okay, so that's what Canvas calls it, a front page. And I click change. Now, here's the idea. Here's a list of all your pages. You should have imported over this page from when you did your Canvas import. So if you didn't do that, you're going to have to back out of this and go back and import your page, or you can share it privately to Commons and then re-import it. When you re-import it, what's going to happen is you're going to get a home page too. So quite simply, once you have that done, you come over here to the home page too, click on the settings button, and then click use as front page. You can see now it says homepage 2, and this is now the front page. So now if I click on home, I get the page that I want intended as the home page. But some things might be delinked. The weekly agenda you might not care too much about because you're probably going to recreate that anyway if you did a partial import of content. Learning modules will be linked up automatically. Your syllabus will probably work out. But About Your Teacher is something that'll probably not work out too well. So if I click on About Your Teacher, you might get to this standard page. So look at what it linked to. The text, the page name called About Your Teacher. So I'm going to go back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pages. At the top here, I'm going to click View All Pages. And as you can see, I have two About Your Teachers. Well, the first one obviously wasn't working out. The second one is probably what was imported if you did import the About Your Teacher page. So if I click here and open it, yes, this is the one I want. But look, this page is named a little differently, so it won't link up. I'm going to click the back button on my mouse, or click it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily rename this page. So I'm going to go to Edit, the About Your Teacher page. And I'm going to just say About Your Teacher Old. Save. Then, now that I have that renamed, I can call this About Your Teacher because you can't have two pages named the same. I come over here, I click Edit. I put this to About Your Teacher, off it, and then click Save. Now if I go back to my home page, I come down here to About Your Teacher. It should be linked up properly. Now, you might have renamed your pages prior to me doing this demo, or at some point you might have imported several pages. So there might be some differences, and be sure to reach out to us for support. If you click back on the home page, if you don't want to create a fresh new weekly agenda, you can follow the same process that I just did for the About Your Teacher page. You just, of course, needed to make sure you've imported the weekly agenda over. Hopefully that helps. Remember, this is probably an issue if you import only partial content, not if you import a full course. Be sure to reach out if you have questions.